Welcome everyone to today's live stream, Orebound early access, diving in. First time early access, did the demo previously. Very basics on the demo. So we got today, we're actually gonna check out the early access. They've already posted about upcoming updates. There's stuff going on. We've got, we've already had a major update, the farming, crafting, and building update. So they already had a big update for it. So we got plenty of content to look over with it today. And of course, I've got your favorite, YouTube star, Timmy, sporting his fancy Christmas pajamas. Yeah, look at these fancy. There we go. Kind of busting out of them, buddy. That beefy belly right there, busting out of his pajamas. Look at him, his silky pajamas. Yeah. Okay, you can go back. And you have your snack now. There we go. Now he can have a snack and be happy. So, thank you, Rick. Happy New Year to you as well. It was all right, I still had to work during part of the holidays, of course. I didn't get just complete time off. Some of our business clients literally shut down the Friday before Christmas and didn't reopen still until this coming Monday. And I wish that could have been me. I would have enjoyed having a 2-week winter vacay. But unfortunately, I didn't get that. I got a couple of days for Christmas, a couple of days for New Year's. Which helps. It's just not as good as having 2 weeks off, Make sure he's lined up right while he's munching away. Little fat boy there. Yeah. Crunchy, crunchy. So yeah, we're going to dive into Orebound early access. I'm assuming that there's going to be something more to the intro than there was with the demo, where we had literally nothing but just flying, looking around, and then we just kind of get dropped. But I don't know. I'm waiting for Jenny to jump in because she's been one waiting for me to play this game. And I figure she's going to be jumping in, biting her lip, wanting to give me spoilers and then try not to. But let's dive on into some Orebound. And so we're going to begin our journey. And we don't get the flying dirigible, I guess. Toilet. Looks more like Twi'let, the way the O is thinned out at the top. Very thick toilet paper. We're dwarves. We have very bad poops. So we need thick toilet paper. Food. Alright, yep, and I guess, alright, so we don't just get dropped off in the middle of nowhere. We're actually in a dwarven kingdom. Oh, okay. So maybe we still get dropped off. We're just, we're exiting from our home. We're getting kicked to the curb. Find my way over here to it. What's the point of building it over lava? And why would you have grates over lava? I mean, I guess maybe that's how they filled the hot air. Though I think you could probably have the lava, have it where it's just covered and there's pipes to get the air and pipe it in there and work just as well, if not better, than having a grate where, oh man, I dropped a tool and it went through the grate, and now it's toast. The anvil. This is the tavern, which is just wide open, and of course, a big present from Christmas. And Santa Dwarf, he's rocking out. Yep. All right. I feel like the sparks are a safety hazard. Let's go on in. We'll just, I can't jump in yet. Okay. So, big arrow. Neon sign. Oh, well, not neon. Is that lava? It's lava. It's a lava lit sign. That's what it looks like. Okay. So, oh. That's interesting to have you. I mean, I began playing, so now I guess this is the selection for multiplayer to load, yeah, to like somebody else's world or something, or well, just any world. That's weird that you got like an actual open space to go and choose new game and continue, whereas other stuff, pretty much just, you know, other games it's like, here you go, right at the beginning. Training camp, Three Brothers Quest, and Brewmaster and the Ogre. Okay, so we don't have just like a single like spawn in for a world. Guess we'll do the Three Brothers. You'll do enemies. Alright, so yeah, we definitely want to have dents. We want a lot of stuff. And yeah, I guess. Taking you back to WoW. I guess, yeah, visually it does kind of feel sort of like some of the places in WoW where you'd go on board. You know, go into like one of the towns or something.
What we go?
I played Burning Crusade, I think was the end. Whenever the Blood Elves came in, maybe it was Mist of Pandaria was the last I played. I remember that because I was like, oh, Blood Elves, I could be an elf and, you know, be part of the Horde. So I did that. And that was the last I remember playing at all. And I don't remember like Stormwind or whatever it was called, you know, the big places. I remember like the little towns. Like that one out in the desert that everybody, it was like neutral goblin territory. Because that's where all the higher level players would go to mess with lower level players as soon as they left the town. And I used to like, when I played with my druid, I would go there and use that as a way to pick on the higher level players who were trolling the noobs. Because I could use it was one of the features of being the druid, you could change it to the bear. And in the bear, it had a move that would automatically trigger aggro against you from an enemy. Like, it didn't matter if you, like, it wasn't like added aggro and you might get higher aggro than somebody else. It automatically pulled aggro to you. So you could use that, at least then, to target another player. And what I would do is I would be like stealth as the leopard, panther, the big cat, whatever type it was for the druid. I would be stealth like that, just kind of watching to see which players would mess with the noobs. And then I'd wait till they were in the middle of the town, the ones that were, you know, trolling. And I'd had a macro that would literally just switch me right to bear and immediately do the aggro move against them. And what happened would be they'd immediately have aggro against me, and so it treated it like they were fighting me. And that meant that all of the guards would just swarm them in the middle of town to fight them because they triggered aggro. They were the aggressors. So it was a fun and funny way to pick on trolls to make them get swarmed by all the guards. Now, you know, at some point, the level cap went high enough that the guards couldn't do much anymore. But until then, it was like, you know, I could readily go and do that, and it was just good fun.
Yep.
I need to change. How do I get the inventory on this? Q. Well, Q is an odd choice. We're gonna put you at 0. Or okay. Shift 0. There we go. Like that. It would be nice if I could just do that right from here instead of having to go up this way like that. Because that is an extra step. I hope they change. I do like the shift and you can hit the number. But it does feel like... like it could just be so much simpler. Instead of having to put it back in inventory, I could be able to drag it right where I want it to go and, you know, so on. That's a lot of caves already all around this area. Oh, there we got some towers. Nice open looking space over there. All right, this... you know, I've actually got where I can easily walk back out, so I don't want to drop down and then get stuck somewhere. Jeez, yeah. It's a lot of caverns, and I'm not sure about the generation on this. This looks more like dwarves have already been kind of working here in a way. Wow. Got dark very quickly on that. And sickly green. Ah, Sanchez! Happy New Year to you too. Thanks for joining in. Oh, wow. Okay, so that was a very rapid weather change. Like, everything just went green, and now it's, like, back to light. Ha! Got a boar. Alright. And we're just gonna take all tea. Alright, I believe I might be able to get back up from this. And last time I grabbed a ruby is when all the goblins came after me. Yep. Aha! Oh, I heard your foot. Okay, combat is a little simple at the moment. I mean, it is very early access. But that's you know, that they stop when they were trying to do their move. It's like run up, stop, and then swing. That little delay is enough for me to just walk backwards and avoid the attack. So that definitely will need improvement. Still not the worst combat I've seen, but that was easy to dodge right there. I remember in the demo, it was not quite that easy because I just kind of got swarmed. So maybe that's more the point, is one at a time, you're fine, but 5 to 10 at a time, you're gonna have trouble. There's a little goblin guy there. Okay. Trying to remember everything from the brief time I spent in the demo. Okay, that's not an... that's a straight up orc. Oh, you see, he is more of a, like, I gotta actually run backwards kind of enemies. That's a little, it's still a case of it's very simplified combat at the moment. You know, that was not like, it's definitely not a Dark Souls type of game. Again, the combat is very just kind of simple. See, one goblin and one orc. And honestly, if all I had to do was run backwards, I probably could have not taken any damage from him. I don't want to die like that quickly. Where did I come in at? Or how can I get out of here? I got goodies. I'm not running out of room yet. Felonious, good afternoon. Yep, I heard him. Oh, he still got me. Ha ha ha. All right, so one hit that time. I can handle the one hit. That looks like a little goblin. That's a big orc. What if I get him to, like, just run at me and go straight to the hole? Oh, he actually did dodge it. Alright. Side to side, I still got hit. And almost got caught by hit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Let me see. I saw one right behind me there. So where's he at? I'm getting lost. Like, seriously lost. Okay, I fell down a little thing trying to fight him, going backwards, and then I saw an orc who's just kind of standing around wandering and didn't do anything. Okay, I need out. It looks like sunlight in the distance, but I don't know for sure if it is. It looks like it could just be an effect of the distance and the haziness kind of thing. That it's hazy. So, it gives like that kind of glow look to it. This one's got a cute little helmet on him. And that helped him survive like an extra 2 hits. Destroy crate. Can I... Okay, so maybe if I had an axe. 200, but no information on it. Okay. There we go. Come on, little guys. Come on. Yeah, run backwards is the only strategy you need with them. See some green. Or I'm sure I'm gonna jump and miss it. There's looks like a goblin there too. Alright, I've got all this stuff. I need to get back out where I can build. And what is that? Okay, something was fighting over there. Was a goblin fighting an orc, or a goblin fighting a boar? Oh, I see light, or what appears to be light in that direction. Yep. Yeah, it looks like sunlight coming in that area. So, I'm just gonna head there. Oh, he had a big detection range. Oh, Oh, I didn't see that third one coming up. Oh, Haha, yeah. Combat is gonna need some improvement, but I think it's also gonna have to be some additional tweaks to it. Like, really make it not Souls-like, but, you know, at least a little bit more of a timing thing, not a just you can run away and avoid the attacks. Like, they do a lunge and a swing type of attack at you that moves them forward quickly, so that you gotta worry about, okay, dodge, block. Otherwise, I could just go backwards and I'm pretty much okay. All right, we got a camp. And not a camp, but there's torches. Is it dwarves? No, it's goblins. So goblin camp. Like with them, it really is just getting far enough away. It looks like, kind of hard to tell, but it looked like the attack he was still swinging, and it treated like he hit me while he was still in mid-swing. I want the food. Probably not my preferred taste style, but I kind of want to grab the food. All right, we do have light. Finally making my way out. Guess this is why you start with some tether, torch thing, whatever it is, to help you find your way back out. Footsteps are very loud, I feel like. It'd be nice to have them, your footsteps toned down a little bit. Oh, good! Haha, fight each other, haha! Maybe that's what I saw before, was two goblins fighting each other. Oh. See, yeah, see, hearing their footsteps is very useful. Hearing my footsteps, not so much. Okay. So I can go out somewhere over there, but let's see. We got goblin. I see an orc, it looks like, over there. I'll see if I can trigger them to think they attacked each other again and get them fighting. That was just, that helped, you know, me. Oh, I actually dodged one hit, and then I messed up. Oh, I was cutting it a little close there. Oh. Yeah, kind of a little close. I'm just gonna eat. My stamina was getting a little low at one point. I dodged that attack. I felt good, and then I jinxed myself and got hit twice. Okay. Get out. Ooh. Big green thing down there.
Yep.
I get up. I can make it. I know I can.
Yep.
Oh. Okay, that. I can see the dodge on that one where I just kind of outran him because he was running uphill. Granted, I also ran uphill backwards. I feel like it really could have canceled out on that, but I did get uphill a little bit higher. He wasn't quite on my tail, so I could see, you know, it's enough wiggle room there. I could see me having dodged that realistically. So a very different start than what I am used to, just straight mass combat. I can't remember how long it was last time before I encountered goblins and orcs, and now I'm like right into their den, fighting them. That's, oh, wait, let's go. Flying goblins. Yeah? They look like God. It looks like the little one with the hat, the helmet. Oh, interesting little ore spot there. Oh yeah, sure. They can walk right up a wall, a vertical wall. I can't. That's not fair. I don't see them climbing. They're just walking up. Also, I'm not sure why that one was flying. They're flying again. Seems that the spawn trigger for them spawns them at a certain height level, and they just kind of drop down. Which is weird. But like Minecraft, every zombie spawns flying in the air and then just kind of floats down. Alright, maybe I can get up that way. Okay. Back in sunlight at least. And oh wow, this is, yeah, riddled with holes. This, I feel like the dense selection may be a little too dense here. I can see like one big hole, like the entrance, and it's all dug out underside. Ah! Don't you sneak up on me while I'm holding my drink and talking. Alright, I collect some stone and wood now. It feels like, I mean, this is like pockmarked looking rather than like a big entrance. I guess maybe that could be attributed to it being orc and goblin. Like they're not as refined in their methods as like orcs, as dwarves would be, you know? Guess you could say it's that. Like, oh yeah, they don't care about it looking good. They just dig holes. But it still seems like a weird approach, because obviously they're worried about combat. They've got armor, they're fighting. Why have so many open entrances where enemies could get in? You know, I can understand it being like there's entrances that are concealed so they can easily sneak out and ambush enemies, being orcs and goblins. But just big gaping holes like that, it's just, it seems like not, the generation is not quite there yet. The dents should still have a lot of like a resource thing. I wouldn't say necessarily the caverns being that. I feel like it should be still more focused on us digging than, you know, just finding all these caves already made. It just feels like the generation scheme is a little crossed. And I can't seem to get over there. Guess I'll have to go and build a bridge at some point. See, I'm getting a little close. I'm running out of room. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'll go up around this way and hope I don't slide down and die. That would be my luck, as it would be like, oh, it's too steep, you're gonna slide. Okay, this is quite different from the demo map. And I'm just like immediately finding all of this stuff, these caves. And it's making me like the demo map much better. Ah! Oh, and I lured them up. Oh. Ah, get out of the screen! It'd be nice if escape would just actually escape out of stuff, like other games. There we go. Okay. I'm still just trying to find my way across over there, where I can actually get up there. Oh, I might be able to get up. That looks steep, but it might work. I know I can do this. At least get over this way. See that? Yeah, that's a little bit steep there. Oh, don't. Oh, all of them coming up, hitting me from below. Yeah, I need to eat. Is it? Yeah, that's the weird thing is I'm getting like so much food already, just fighting. I'm not having to go kill the boar and cook it myself. I'm just apparently attracting all their attention. Let me get back up and out of here. Wonder if the other map would have been closer to what the demo was. This is where I need Jenny to show up and tell me if I did the wrong map. Tell me the other one would have been better. Oh, finally might be making some progress. Getting across here. Yeah, let's see. Yeah. Heard rustling, and that worried me. Okay. Yep. Oh. He's after me. Come on, little fella. There we go. Got your stuff. All right. The big flat area. So I can build. Not have to worry about trying to chop down a bunch of trees. I say this is a good spot. Not because of the landscape looking good, but it's got a nice smooth drop down there. So I could build somewhere right along this and easily get back up here for the most part, it seems. I'll double check. That's good too. Ooh. Okay, I don't know how big I'm going to go with my overall production. We got some iron deposits, so that's a good sign. All right, let's build that, because I actually have that. I'll have to move it later. We're just going to do it up here for now. Yeah. Okay. Hold. Ah! So I place him down and I get attacked. Thanks a lot, guy. Alright, sometimes I dodge by going left or right while I go in reverse, and sometimes I don't dodge doing that. You got me attacked, guy. And look at that. They came after me because I put you down. Alright, back to build hammer. Let's see. Tool station. Yeah, I'm gonna need that. I did the board. Let's see. Yeah, foundations. Of course, I only have wood foundations right now. What is that? Oh, it's a boar. Okay. I saw movement in the background. Alright, you know what? Just give me time to kind of get started. I think what I'm going to do is just build out here. And why is that not snapping? Build mode, snap points. Okay, there we go. So snap points. Okay, build point, grid only, free place only, grid and snap points. Well, I feel like it was on grid and snap points. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's very picky on the targeting for the snap points. Okay. I'm gonna get me some floor. All right, that's good. And oh, or could have done that too. Yeah, this is temporary, so I am fine with being a little bit like, oh, I'll have to redo this. Okay. Yeah. Why waste time doing that? Let's go ahead and do the big walls. Okay. Now, tall. There's not much to see over there, so we'll do tall. 9. A wall torch. There we go. Yeah. Wait. I swear I thought I placed it. It said place. Okay. Wall torch, but it's not wanting to let me place it on the wall. Yeah, no clicky. No clicky on the wall. And I feel like, I think I remember that being the thing in the demo too. Like it said wall torch, but it was not wanting to place on a lot of the walls. Yeah, go with that. And then short wall. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it as a ladder. Climb up like the ladder. Well, okay, let me get rid of that. Okay, so if I'm building, I can't climb the ladder, but as soon as I stop building, it's cool. Obviously that's gonna need some work. Alright, and we'll just slap that up there for now. I can do a doorway, at least. I don't know if I actually need the door. Yep. I mean, I've got grid and snap points. So why can I not build it, like, right here? On the wall. That's silly. Okay. Alright, I got a light, so, you know, off in the distance, I can at least see where I'm at. Jason! Hey. Happy New Year. Thanks for joining, as always. Alright, we'll go to production stuff now. Oh, yeah, I forgot how massive some of these things can be. How do I pick that back up? So, destroyed it. Broke the whole thing. Like, placement. That's taking up the whole back. You know what? Fine. It goes out here. Or... I'm trying to put it out here. Again, not placing. Alright, guidelines. Okay. So guidelines, not like rules, but, you know, alignment. Okay. Wait. I saw it look like it went. Wow, that takes up a lot of room. Okay, great. My platform is too small. Okay. Now I'm gonna have to destroy. Yeah, that'd be one thing I would like to see some of these. I mean, yeah, okay, I get it, it's dwarven. But surely some of this does not have to be that big. Now I can't. Why is that? Okay, actually I could build something. Oh, there we go. Okay, I had selected the wrong one. All right. You know what? I'm gonna wait until I get some stuff built. How about that? Figure out how far out I need some of this stuff to go. Because that is a massive setup there. It really is. It feels like it's just too big. Alright. Not enough inventory space. Really? Still? Okay. See, this is what I'm practicing now. The cheap wood setup. So I could go do the stone version in a bit. And it'll be better. Okay. Mushroom skull soup. Skull soup. Delicious. I'm going to get food. Boar carcass. Can be cooked on spit roast. So I will do that before too long. You want mushroom spore? Fine. It's you know that. There we go. Okay. Silver ingots. Gold ingots. Earth shard. Ruby ore. We'll just do the ore and ingots like that in there. And then stone, wood, stuff like that I'll throw over there. You know what? We'll just throw the skull in there too. Hide, why not? I got some coinage. Okay, now I can make some items. And thing is, technically I should have been able to do this and it should have automatically gone into my toolbar rather than it being, oh yeah, you can make it, now you gotta go assign it. It should just, other games, it would go direct to your toolbar. And that would have got around the whole, oh, you don't have room, because I got room in the toolbar. Mighty Hammer Navigator to find your ways to, okay. There's still sword, which I believe that is what I got. Yep, still sword. Mining helmet. I don't think I got iron ingots. Boar hide, only got 5. Okay. Well, I got some supplies. So let's see. Pickaxe I feel to be more critical in this. And then axe and wood. Oh, and I did get my wall torch back. It just did not stack with the others like you'd think. Alright, I'm gonna chop some trees and collect me some herbage. Oh yeah, that's right. Good. So I say, please tell me they didn't change it. I gotta pick stuff up. I just realized now, thinking back to one thing I do remember with the demo, was the blood spray was so bad. Like, not visually bad, like it looked horrible, but so overwhelming. When you hit, like, oh, I hit the orc. And then, like, or goblin, even from that distance, the blood would be, like, cover up everything. Like, sitting here fighting a boar, and it would just be blood over the whole screen, pretty much. And it was just very visually distracting. And I see that they actually toned that down, fortunately. Pickaxe. Let me eat too while I'm at it. Yeah, there we go. Be also nice if that would shift down just a little bit, because you see how it's covering up the actual, like, I can't see my, that's not what I was trying to do there. I was trying to switch to, I mean, I literally hit one over and over and just kept trying to swing with the, swing with the pickaxe instead. But, alright, I can fix that. Look a little bit nicer. There you go. What was I? Oh, yeah. That's covering up my food level. And when I'm eating, you know, I'm eating and I want to see how the food level's increasing. That should not be covering it up. You know, take it down a little bit so that I can see the food level as I eat. Otherwise, you just have to go and put your food in the hot bar in order for you to use it in the best way. Alright. Get this cleared out best I can. So at least I have this ready. If I do want to move over here when I get better foundations. I mean, we're dwarves, so really the whole idea should be build underground, a big, you know, dwarven kingdom, but, you know, navigating there and back, no. I think more like The Hobbit, which I watched recently again, for the first time in a couple of years. And like in Erebor, you know, they had this big grand entrance into the kingdom of Erebor, you know, where they were in the mountain. You know, they dug out the mountain, but it still was a case that they had this big entrance versus all the holes everywhere in this one. So I would think if I was going to do a big dwarven base in the mountain, it'd be one of those where I wouldn't want to have all of these tunnels, all of these openings. I'd want to dig out the entrance and then basically just go right in and build a big entrance up and then be like, oh, hey, here you go. I built up my entrance. You know, more like Minecraft. You know, you might stumble across like a cavern or an old mine as you're working. But for most part, you're probably just going to be digging straight through. Interact to destroy. Oh, so you can destroy them now. It's different from the demo. Didn't say that on the demo. Right. What can I do now? me go find some boar. Unless I got some more boar hide. That. I did not. Let's see, berries, herb bush, mushrooms, mushroom spore. Some. I like how I killed goblins, but I got orc skulls. Apparently, they're somehow killing goblins too. Oh, and I got wall torches. That's nice. I can just, you know. Oh, I can have only a stack of 5. Okay, buildable items can go in there, as well as we'll just toss my gold so I don't have to worry about it so much. Coal, some stone, and some wood. So I'll keep a little bit with me to feel organized. Okay, let's see. I've got a little bit, but I've got plenty of boar right now anyway, so. Okay. Nope, don't need just the pillars. Roof, tile. Okay, well, there we go. That'd be the thing for the pillars, yeah. That's so you can just stack the pillars. And yeah, research station. Yeah, let's just do. I need iron ore, which I don't have. But what was that? Right nearby. Yeah. Yes, iron deposit. Guess I might want to talk to this guy.
How can I help you?
Complete that. Finest dwarven lumber. Okay, I acquire. Oh, well, I've already acquired the wood. I just put it in storage, and of course, it doesn't count stuff that's in storage.
Yep.
So we'll dump that back in there. My coinage, iron ore. Put it. God, these are just so big. They really are. It's like other games, I would totally be fine with this smaller base area. This is just so big for that. All right, yeah, I'm gonna end up moving him. Alright, yep, complete. Okay. Dig for the king. Dig to find coal. Okay. Oh, I got a pickaxe. I just need some coal. How about that? I didn't dig to find anything. I just, you know.
Farewell, my friend.
This, yeah. I would like to see stuff a little bit more compact. Honestly, it just does feel like. I mean, come on, that's big, you know. I guess dwarves, they're small, you know, little man syndrome, so they're like, we gotta do this bigger to make up for being little guys. Why are these items? Also, I think I said this probably during the demo. We should have it where it counts the supplies in our storage for this sort of thing.
How can I help you?
We don't just have to hold it in our inventory. I've already done that. I gotta build the King's Market, which is really gonna be too big. Buildables. Look at that. So I can hold 21 wall torch. Oh, now it works. Before I was like trying to put. I have one, and I took 5, put it over there, and it said 5, and the 1 went there. Then I moved the 1 over there, and it went back to 5 here, and 1 in my hotbar. Now it's Like, oh, okay, wall torch. Wall torch. Wall torch. Wall torch. 5 out of 100. 21. They're not the same wall torch. Why is that? Is it because these are ones I start with, so they are different somehow? That's off a bit. It's just a little bit off there. Yeah, hopefully that gets fixed, because that is not correct. Oh, of course, the market is the smaller of the structures. Well, at least he could go outside. He can handle himself. He's just here to peddle his wares. There we go. All right.
Welcome.
Yeah, buy any good games? Yeah, I bought this one. This was it. The only thing I bought on the winter sale. Just because I've got too many games that I don't have time to play or haven't got around to playing yet. So I try not to just go buy a bunch of games because, hey, they're on sale. Plus, I've got so many of the, free games, the weekly freebies on Epic that I have not yet played too. And I'm trying to now actually use that as an excuse for my Steam Deck to put my Epic games on there and run them. Okay, I need to go find me some forested area. Alright, you know what? That's getting annoying. Oh, I did not break the rock. I was trying to break this. What? Oh, copper ore. That works too. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna dig myself a little path up. Got Manor Lords. I have not even heard of that one. Man, there's a bunch I have on my wish list that I was like, were on sale, of course, for the autumn sale and the winter sale. But again, in the end, it's like, I've got games I've already bought that I haven't even played yet. I bought this one just because I've been eyeballing it anyway since playing the demo. Thinking like, oh, it's automation. There's conveyors, stuff like that, kind of automation in this. And it's early access, good to get in and kind of play it as it develops rather than, coming in later. That's why I kind of like doing that, because it's an interesting experience to see games as they grow, especially when you get good developers that really work hard on their game and don't just give up halfway. Ah, there's a boar. I can understand the boar lunging and hitting me. That makes sense. That's... I hit him and he's gotcha. I see that. That's good and again, we got this. This was the same thing in the demo. Same in so many games. Even Planet Crafter now. Fake terrain. You got that. Those spots where it's like literally... You look like you're gonna walk on the ground, or in this case, a platform, and then you walk right through it. Oh, I knew I heard footsteps. I just assumed he was coming up. You know what? Let's. Of course, I block, and he was like, I don't care. Okay. Foods. Oh. Another boar. know where these goblins are coming from. Or orcs, too. Like, they're not there. I'm here because there was none, and then they just keep coming up. Like, I guess their detection range is a good distance at times. I just happened to get close enough that even though they're down underground, they're like, oh, hey, there's a dwarf up there. What the? I heard the steps. That's what did it. I was sitting there whacking away at the ore, and I heard the steps coming. And I started looking. Okay. Boar carcass, which don't stack. Copper ore. Some iron ore finally. Wait, no, that's not where that's going. That's going over here. Yeah, ores. Okay, let's see. Boar hide. I'm up to 6 now. I need 20 to increase my backpack. Oh, you know what? I know what I need. Let's just see if I got the supplies for it. Mining helmet, iron ingot, a shard, and 5 boar hide. That's worth it. Okay, how do I take shift half stack? Is it shift? Shift and middle click. Okay, that is weird. It's a little unusual. Can't remember if it was that or not. You'd think. Okay, so shift plus middle click is half stack, but I just literally hit middle click and it works. So that's not correct. So the description there is actually wrong. You can do it with just the middle click. Let's say it's 5 and iron ingots. I got to. Oh, I don't have iron ingots. Where's? I need to forge. Forge. Ah, there we go. Some stone pieces. Okay. So I don't have a forge yet. Let's see. What am I missing here? Manual smelter. Okay.
Dig deep and hold.
Oh, wait. What was it?
How can I help you?
Dig deeper. Blah, blah, blah. Build. Forge. Yeah, orc skulls. I'm not quite there yet, but I'm working on it. Oh, wow. So I will have to still build a big spot with a lot of wood. Okay, so I can do that. But I need... acquire these items. So acquire 25 ingots. And build the following. Okay, so I gotta build the following first. Where's my thing for building the following? Where's my thing for building the forge? Or is it...
How may I help you?
Automate. Okay, so... okay. Cost 500. Not... It feels like that should be, like, smaller. And it should have, like, the cost instead of here up here.
Farewell,
That's right. Okay. That's right. There are things that just still feel, like, kind of backwards with this. There we go. So now... my forge, my smelter. Oh, yep. Hang on a second. Where is he? I hear him. Here, piggy, piggy. Can't see you. I hear ya. Or I did hear ya. Oh, there you are. Okay, wait a sec. How's that work? Sunny. Daytime. Nighttime. It's nighttime outside, but daytime in the caves.
Yep.
Or under a certain, the meter, you know, elevation mark. That is not done very well at the moment. Nope, nope, nope. That needs some improvement. Alright, and that used up some of my or not yet. I was going to use the boar hive. Okay, yeah, let's see. Oh, you know, I probably need... Well, I used up a bunch of iron ore. Oh, let's come back to that. I'm going to need to go find some stuff. And now it's daytime here. Let's go down into this area. Underground area. Where it gets even brighter. I was expecting it to turn into nighttime. Oh. He's like, I see him. That's how they're getting to me. So really, they just see me, they detect me from down below, and they just somehow climb their way up. Almost like they could climb up the wall and climb along the ceiling. Oh, piggy. Little piggy falling. Alright, we'll see you, Jason. Go enjoy dinner. Chop some trees. Oh, piggy. Here, piggy, piggy. Alright, I understand I'm gonna get hit every single time. And oh. So, not so much, it's not a wasteland. It's a place that, like, you know, you got a tower. Dwarves, somebody's already been through here and basically cut everything down. They just decided to leave some of the resources for some reason. Instead of saying, oh, let's take all the wood we can, let's leave some of it. Now, I see another forest area over there. Might be worth a trek over there. I got plenty of boar, grilled, cooked boar meat, whichever one is called in this. I got plenty of it. Get more every time I fight an enemy. So, oh, and speaking of, I probably should go ahead and eat. There we go. Okay, that's a different set of trees. I remember there was like a jungle-like biome I just kind of stumbled into during the demo. Regular forest type biome. Okay. Listening for footsteps that are not mine. I'm gonna need stone, cause I'm about to basically build two bases. I'm gonna build like bigger on the wood one so I can get the unlock for rewards, and then I'm gonna start kind of trying to lay out my main stone built base. Once I know how much room I'm gonna need. Also kind of hoping I'm gonna stumble across some lovely iron ore. You know what? I'll mine away all the stone and make them mad because they hear somebody just smacking away at a bunch of stone up here. And I see, looks like coal. You know what? I can do that. Yep. Coal deposit. If I can get up there. Notice you don't use stamina while mining or chopping trees. Like the manual labor part, no stamina. Running, stamina. Combat, no stamina. So it really is like, okay, are you pushing to run faster? Now you're going to use stamina. Rest of the time, no stamina use. Which, kind of helps in this sort of thing, being a dwarf. I could understand the whole, like, oh, we're used to mining all day. That's what dwarves do. But even dwarves would like, oh yeah, I've been mining away. I need to take a breather for a second. Catch my breath. I can understand it being like, the stamina usage for mining, the pickaxe, the stone axe for chopping trees, stuff like that could be a lower usage. Okay, let's let iron. How about that? Okay, I'm very close. So either I am, like, it's in the terrain. I'm getting closer. Okay. So I want the mining helmet so I can see. Not worry about a torch for that purpose. Going into the terrain. I'm wondering how close it is proximity-wise in terms of vertical. Like, is it saying, oh, I'm right here at the resource deposit, but it's literally up above me? Like way up there on the surface? Or is it way down below me.
Yep.
Oh. Here, piggy, piggy. What is that right there? Aha! Well, not a deposit, but it's a couple of, you know, chunks. I guess this kind of counts as a semi-deposit. There's a bunch of chunks here.
Yep.
Oh, didn't get that one yet. I think it's time to head back and put some stuff away. Ah, another coal deposit. Obviously come to the you know, wasteland, leftover, you know, former forest area. If you want coal, I'm just finding tons of it. Feels like a treasure hunt. Almost. Like, again, how close am I supposed to be vertically to it? Like, is it actually proximity on 3 dimensions, or is it 2 dimensions? Like, if I could be way up in the air above it, but it'll still detect. Or do I actually have to be within a realistic proximity to it? Is that... I'm not finding it. What? Can I... Okay, so shovel is literally just add dirt or remove dirt. I'm assuming the removal thing is intended to be more fine-tuned than this type of removal. It's a landscaping tool, that's all it is. Alright, right here. Where is it? There's iron, like, right here. Or is it up there? Is it, did I, like, dig down for no reason?
Yep. Yep.
Nope. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, wow. That looks like copper, not iron. Let me notice that. Yep, copper. All right, so I'm looking for iron. It's not shouldn't be throwing it off unless there's a bug. Okay, once again, I get right where it says ding, 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 ding. You know, I'm 100% there. And I start digging down. And then I come back and it's like I dug down again. And I'm not there. Please tell me that's finally. It is like a treasure hunt. All right, so that's why I guess it was picking up in so many places. But still, I'm hovering right over it, or it's like ding, 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 ding. You know, this is it. You found it. And I just dig straight down and I'm not finding it. I feel like that proximity should have been like, oh yeah, you're right on top of one of these. Should at least dug down and found one. Let's see, I need to eat. Again, they need to, the inventory window cover needs to come down below the food meter. Or they need to move the food meter like over here or something. It's not helpful having that covering it up when you're trying to eat. Unless they just want to force you to put your food in the hot bar and then just make it that. The food needs to be in the hot bar to use it. Don't left click on it, put it in your hot bar and use it that way. Now let's just see how much is left. Plenty. Apparently. Okay, autosaving's already giving me stutters, which is not a good sign. I don't have like crazy machinery setups going yet or anything like that, so why is it stuttering so much on the autosave? Oh yeah, I'm doing good right now. Getting some iron. It's about to get my smelting going on. Alright. There's still some here. Or at least there was that last piece. Oh. Now, maybe I need to dig a way out of here. Okay, home. Wait, there it is. It's close to one of these, I knew that. Okay, I have, you know what, I got plenty of coal, so I'm assuming coal or fuel, yes. And iron ingot. We're gonna dump that in and let that go. Now I can dump stuff. Oh man, I'm about, yeah, I'll be out of room here in a moment. Okay, there goes that. There goes that. Okay. Whew. Just enough room. Oh, that. 4 height. 19. I need 5 for the mining helmet, which I'm waiting on some smelting. And then I need 5 for the, or, no, 20. This is for something.
How can I help?
Let's see. Yeah, I'm not going to buy that yet. Let's see. Dwarven vaults. Banking. I'm not making a lot yet, so I'm not worried about that. Cost. Already unlocked. Okay, so unlock that for 5,000. Nope. Already got that. Farming. We have... You know, we'll go ahead and unlock farming. So I got that. Base building. Yeah, I might as well unlock... Well, I don't have the money right now, but... Yeah, that's definitely stuff to unlock. Decorations. That's all
Welcome.
I'm going to unlock right there. There we go.
We will meet again.
Come here.
How can
Let's
I
see.
help you?
Build that and produce 25 iron ingots. So I just need to hit 25. Then I gotta build like more of those. Grab that. Cause yeah, I got all this wood. I'm going to, you know what? Let's I'm gonna destroy the King's Market in order to move him in just a moment. Actually, I think I'll do. I want to have a mining helmet. That's what I want. So I can see. 10, yeah, okay. I need 25 to do that unlock, and then I'm going to use that to buy or to craft the mining helmet. So hopefully I can see stuff in the dark and not have to worry about holding things, holding a light. Let's see. Alright, so I got that. I know I need that. I got more iron ore. We'll dump that iron ore in as well. Oh! Nope. I made a mistake. That's why I had that iron ore. Duh. I took the king's thing out. I would been able to go, make him again, but
Welcome.
complete. Yes, great. I gotta build a bed and a
We
blacksmith.
will meet again.
No, wait, no. What was
How may I
the
help you?
dwarven construction one? Okay, I gotta go back to here. 20 basic walls. I would feel like the bigger walls should count in place of that. I feel like you shouldn't be just having to do those. Like if you do this is 1 by 1. If you do 4 by 4, it should count for 4 of those. And I gotta do 5 windows. Why do I have to have 5 windows? I gotta have some more of the basic foundations in the doorway. And then after that, I gotta go do a bigger haven, which is still 1 by 1. And 1 by... So they don't count the bigger foundations. That is dumb.
Dig deep
Like,
and
why give us
hold.
the options of bigger foundations if we're not going to get credit for it? And apparently I cannot climb while using a torch in hand. Oh, I need my hide. Need an easier way to select a precise stack size like you can in other games. Alright, let's get rid of that. Ooh, okay. It's not great,
Yep.
but it's something. I guess I'm going to go with these because I got to build a lot of them. Alright, I'll have to fix that. I was gonna say it looked like the foundation posts were going all the way to wherever the ground level is, but they're not. They're hovering there, which is not what I wanted. Yep, just gonna have to take all this out because you gotta do 1 by 1s. Oh, I did not take that out yet. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I feel like that should be changed. It should count the bigger variations just as readily. Oh, yeah, no, we're not going to do that. Not going to do that. At least you don't lose your resources. Like, you're not actually losing value when you deconstruct or destroy. You know, it costs 2 wood to place it down, and you get 2 wood back when you destroy it. So you get all the resources back, which is great, because it is being problematic in some things. Alright, that, you know what? Kind of was trying to avoid doing this, but I'm just gonna do it. Alright. That's gonna be my edge, I guess. And let's see if I can add some back, because removal was kind of like worked well, but did not work as well as it should have. And now I can't target that. Yeah, okay. Targeting is definitely a little off on this. On that aspect.
Yep.
Let's see. I need. Now this is just to get coins, which obviously I'm assuming once you get gold veins and you can start producing gold through smelting, gold coins is not so much a big deal, but I won't be able to unlock stuff. So I need a bunch of singles. That's not a problem. I need 4 more. Actually, I need to go ahead. Oh, I did cover. Okay. So I need 2 doorways. Why?
My friend.
Don't know why I have to have 2 doorways.
Yep. Yep.
But you know what? I am going to be doing some relocating. So we'll do. I don't need it. Stairs. We'll do that. That. And then this is going to be done here. What the? Okay. So take that out. And we just go ahead and put the doorway here. The stairs are interfering with the doorway. That's not a good thing. But now they're not. So you have to place the doorway down first. Okay, that definitely is something that should be adjusted. It's kind of like in Planet Crafter. You know, like the stairs in Planet Crafter, unfortunately, it didn't get adjusted, but if you place it in the wrong sequence, as you build up, it won't let you place down, like going a certain direction. So you have to go always like start at the top and build your way down for it to not give you interference complaints. That's pretty much the same thing here. And in this case, we're very early access, so devs, please fix that. That's just little annoyances like that just make the game frustrating. Where am I at? I've got more than enough. Got more than enough. I've got 2 doorways. Okay, I built a doorway, deconstructed it, and built again. Because I don't have a second one active. That's interesting that this is now treating it like, oh yeah, you've already did that. So I just gotta build some more windows and deconstruct them. That's interesting. You know, you gotta have stuff in your inventory for it to count. But this, you can deconstruct the stuff and you're fine. Yeah, 30 wooden windows. I think not. Okay, now I can go and build bigger sets of these. Yep. Let me just double check that it didn't change it up.
How can I help you?
Nope, still counted it.
You must keep
So literally, I feel like that is something that should be adjusted. Like maybe you don't need 2 doorways, but it requires you to go ahead and build like 2 doorways just to separate things out. But in this case, it's like you just build it, destroy it, build it, destroy it. You're fine. Now the, building 1 by 1 walls should track the like 4x4s as 4 of them. Like, oh, I built those. That should give me credit for 4. All right, there we go. And there goes that autosave stutter.
Welcome.
Uh-huh. I fell short still.
Deep and hone.
All right, I need 4 more. Okay, those are done. What was their thing? I need 8 more doors, and I need 2 benches.
Meet again.
Okay, so 8 more doors. And 2 lovely wood benches. There we go.
Welcome.
And oh, wooden wall.
We will
Okay,
meet again.
I did not get all the wooden walls I'm supposed to get, so fine. Fine. It's fine either way. And oh, you know what? Break time. Let's grab Mr. Boar.
How may I help?
All right. At least 12
Farewell,
more
my friend.
wall sections. All right. You know what? Well, you know, just for now, just so I'm not falling off the edge, I'll get this level. I feel like I want to go maybe a little bit further out. Almost like I want to, kind of do some support struts and just build it where maybe I have a ladder that drops down into there and give me like a hatch in the floor. It'd be kind of like, fun. Oh, hey, here's the doorway from here going out to this guy. Or I move the door over on that side and then it builds across and I can just like, oh yeah, I'm going to climb down and go in that way too. Okay, let's, is it active? No, it's stopped. Okay. Just making sure. Some games that would just keep going. Okay, just put him back before I make a mistake and don't have the resources. That lined up. Nope, that's lined up. Let's try the guides. Yeah. Okay, yeah, guides definitely help just to make sure that it's facing the right way,
How
because
can I help?
he does have like this angle to it, so I was kind of going towards that front side. Research. Yeah, all that's done. Okay, so I got him back. Backpack. I need 20 boar hide, which I don't have yet. I'm working on it. Okay. Bunch of boar carcass. I'm gonna have to do a spit roast. Where is that? Spit roast. Cooking cauldron. I could do that. That's obviously the basic one. Campfire that lights up the base. Okay. Like, helpful. Though I kind of would like to wait. I think campfire to a degree I'd rather get like a fireplace type of thing. We'll just do the spit. And I'm gonna rotate it because it feels like it needed to go that way. And that one does not rotate around the central axis, because that was... I had to move it back over. Let's see. Yep, roast the boar. Anything else? Cook boar. Okay. Guess that'll be ready in a moment. So I'm gonna... Oh, there he is. There's one.
Yep.
I saw him. He can't escape me.
Yep.
He thinks he can. Alright. Some more boar hide.
Yep.
Oh, come on. If you're running and you jump, it jumps different. It doesn't jump as high, it feels like. If you just stand there and jump, it jumps like where you could get over that little lip of the terrain. And then if I'm running and try to jump, it just... No, you didn't make that jump. No, you didn't jump high enough. There we go. Nice and easy deposit. Oh, this is a nice little spot leading in. Oh, Yes, fight each other. Do some of my dirty work for me. Oh no, I'm like way too low in health. I knew it sounded like I heard steps behind me. And I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and mine out this, because I was thinking they should be coming from in front of me, from the cave. Instead, they came from behind me, snuck out of the cave somewhere. Now, see, this is the kind of entrance I would feel like being where you'd want to build. Like, oh yeah, it's like maybe not a big mine, like big tunnel, but you come in, it's dug back a bit, you start building your base here, kind of fortifying it, and that becomes the entrance into your underground base that you then continue to dig out. Maybe you open up a cavern at some point as you're digging in, and you know, find some orcs, fight, kind of Minecraft-ish, but not just here's a big, massive, you know, ripped out part of the terrain. All right, and there's my base that I got going. That's where I was going to build, because it does kind of look like I almost have a nice way to dig straight down. Maybe have like an underground section. Like have it like here it is on the ground, built out, and then I just kind of dig straight down and build like a separate section below that kind of ties in with the upper levels. Like that could be fun, but that might have to wait. Oh, here's another good entrance spot. This is actually like more of an ideal looking tunnel to me. Like come right here and you just kind of look in, you got all these ores and everything. Good spot to dig out, turn into your entryway into your underground base. So then you have another one like right here. And that time I heard like a grunty sound, so I was assuming pig. It might be a pig. Ah. Yeah, the goblins you can literally run circles around. That's fine. Oh, there's a pig. Or a plant. Another pig. That launched into the air. And lovely. Look at the bodies just bouncing along out there. It was like that one pig just kind of went and bounced up the ridge. That's a bigger interest. That looks like coal up there. So one thing I'm noticing I would like to see changed, and I'm hoping people have been complaining about it, is the fact that, okay, if you are in inventory and you want to assign something, shift plus the hotbar key lets you assign it. Like if I hit shift and 1, it will assign it to slot 1 in my hotbar. That's nice. I like that. That makes it easy instead of having to drag and drop everything. But when I am holding shift to run, not in the inventory screen, with it closed, just running along like this, if I hold shift and press one of the buttons, it won't switch to that item. And that's kind of a flaw, because if I am trying to, like, oh, I'm mining, here comes an orc running up on me, I'm going to be running. I'm going to be holding shift to try run and get back from their attack until I can get the sword out. I don't want to have to sit there, run, stop, you know, let go of shift so I'm not running like, oh, I'm running, you know, perfect. You know, I have to stop running to let them swing at me while I get my sword out. Like, let me, if I'm not in combat, it should not affect that. If I'm not in the inventory screen, holding shift and pressing 1 or whatever to switch to my hotbar item, it should not be trying to assign it. It should just work. Oh yeah, I've already got some piggy to roast. I don't know how long that's actually going to take. But yeah, that is kind of like, it's causing a bit of a problem combat-wise for me when that happens, and I can't get my weapon out quickly enough because it's, you know, I'm a bit restricted on that. Okay, I've got to spend some supplies, especially some iron ore. No, we'll do that. Go skull soup. I forgot about the skull soup. Yummy, yummy skull soup. All right, so iron ore. There we go. Plenty of coal. I put them all up. So there we go. Is that? I feel like once you put it on there, it should automatically start cooking, not hit E to place the pig and then hit E again to cook the pig. It should just be place and cook pig.
Welcome.
That's really what it should be.
We will meet again.
I'm not worried about that.
We will meet again.
Gotta do all those. Let's see. Backpack. I need just 20 boar hide. Well, you know, craft it. Okay. Back. Now I have my backpack. Carry more stuff. How much that is? Health 5, hunger 5 versus health 10, hunger 15. Obviously, skull soup is not as good, but mushroom skull soup is. Mushroom skull soup is much better. And I still... Oh, and the orc skull is a cooking ingredient. You gotta make sure you have plenty of orc skulls to cook with.
Welcome.
See, I did that. Okay, complete. Forgot to complete. Okay, so closet, decorative for now. Like how I have to have 3 of them, but it's just decorative. Oh yeah, and that's kind of backwards. I have to have 30 windows here, which doesn't have to be active again. This just has to be, you have built 30 at some point total. You build 2, deconstruct, build 2, deconstruct, still counts. So why is it 30 here, and then the following quest is 10? Like, obviously, I'm going to get to that one first, probably. Especially when it's a 2,000 coins. Why is this one 10? I've already completed that one just because of that. And the wooden tile, I'm going to do a second floor. So, that's not an issue. Feels like that's out of sequence a bit. Do I want to do stairs to get up to the next floor, or do I want to have it be... Oh, I want to move him. I know that. I'm going to put them kind of on the second floor, I think. You know what? Yeah, let's go ahead. I wonder how much of a support thing is going to have on this. Let's... There we go. Wooden tile. You know what? Let me double check, because I'm sure it's the 1x1, since everything else has been 1x1. Yeah. Okay. Just want to make sure before I went and did all these 1x1s, and it was, no, 4x4. Going to do the tiles for now, kind of all the way across. Use up some wood. And know what? Yep. Grab that. Let's go ahead. Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and I'll put some coins away. Earth shards. Now I need some wood. I got tons of stone, which is good because I will be using it once I get to where I just need the stone-based stuff. I'm just gonna go ahead and do these. I'm gonna stick with it because it's probably gonna have another quest that's gonna be like, oh yeah, you need to do 80 of these. If I do the 4x4s, I'm just gonna take them out and do it again. I know I'm going to do... I'm just going to do stairs. Just so I don't have to worry about fussing with getting the ladder to work. Since that one out that I had out there was a little finicky. Like, you know, holding the torch. Can't climb the ladder. What the? Okay. So it's saying that that one spot there is over. You are a problem. Like here, in this one section, we're overlapping. I see why it's got an already built-in option for turning off, like allowing the overlap. Because that's a problem there. I'm about ready to just say he can sit there anyway. You know what? Fine. I'm gonna move you too. All right. You know what? I'm gonna do the overlap because it's overlapping that way, but it's not sticking in at all. I don't care. I just want to get him out of the way. How? Okay, so I deconstructed him. And somehow I didn't get all my stuff back, right? Or it did not deconstruct him. What? It deconstructed the platform behind him. So there's also a targeting problem with the game right now. On, like other games, it's aimed right through something and deconstructed behind it. Alright, that's already frustrating. Yeah. Okay, he's out of the way. He's not going to cause me any more grief. Wrong one. That one. Nope. Okay. So I'm going to do this right here. That's where I'm going to have the stairs come down, I think. So let's move my research guy. I'm going to turn the overlap off on this. Even though technically he's not overlapping. He could go a little bit further back. I do want to have some pillars, I think, for it, not just going straight across. Whoa! Okay, that's interesting. That there's a pitch and roll thing for that. Okay, so if it goes 1 and 2, like that, goes up there. Okay, so it's going to come up that. So I need to take out take those out. Yeah, like that. Okay. Now, storage. That's what I gotta do some rethinking. Stool, decorative. I like how it at least says decorative for now. That gives me hope the closet does get some functionality beyond just being a, you know, decoration, that you can actually store some stuff in it. Of course, we gotta have a dwarven mug somewhere. Alright, I am going to redo all of this. This is about to be a big storage area. I can do, if I do it this way, it doesn't look quite right, you know, in terms of head on, but I definitely feel like I can get more in there. Question is labeling. Is that going to cause me a problem labeling? Also, let me see if I can do this. No, not that one. Okay, pitch. Okay, so it'll go there. So, okay, that's a little bit further out. I need like a half slab one that I can sit him on top of. Like, okay, can't build that on top. Okay. I was hoping to stack those. Can we stack? Oh, we can stack them just that way. Okay. Well, that's fine. Don't look great, but it works. I was going to do kind of like the foundation, you know, done it with stuff in like No Man's Sky, where you get like a half length one and you just kind of like do a trick to get it in the middle, and then you can use it as the like a shelf to create the next ones. Unless there is a shelf. I mean, guess technically if I could, worst case, maybe build them on top of the table, but the table is the same height, so it doesn't really make a difference. Signage, wooden sign. Okay, can I not? I could put it like that on them, so you could stick it on top. Not attack. Okay, edits. There we go. Okay. Wood. Okay, yeah, I have to hit escape way too many times to get out of the editing on that. Just saying. Definitely takes way too many clicks of escape to get out. Three clicks of escape to get out. That's excessive. This should not be that many. It should be like maybe a click to stop editing the text, okay? But second click should be out. Really, it should be one click of escape. Like, okay, that stops the flashing cursor if I do the first click. So what is the second click? Second click is me actually focused on it. And third click actually gets rid of that. It should be 2 clicks. I'm having to do a second click for something that should be included in the... or third click for something that should be part of the second click. For now, I'm just going to do that. Yeah, that's definitely annoying right there. We'll go ahead and do one sign here. I'd like to see a variation that lets you do the signs on top of the actual, you know, chest. Wait, so what? Okay, so that's kind of a problem with it. I've got a target. If I target too close, it targets the sign instead. Yeah, we need a straight label thing on the boxes. and I'm about to starve. Okay, so that's going. Ingot. Or, okay, I've got to do one for shards. Perfect. Actually, no, yeah, I'm gonna do. Because I'll probably end up with so many that it'll be required to have that much storage. Alright, let's get. So I'm gonna start top side. So ore. And autosave. Lock up. Shards. There we go. Okay, we're gonna take all. Yeah, let's do that. Fine. Okay, coal. Alright, all the coal, and then all my stonage. Well, there needs to be also a like down here again. I don't have to actually hit. Like if I just want to transfer half the stack, shift is required. But you know, if I want to click and drag, all I gotta do is click, middle click. It doesn't require shift for that. So I feel like shift should just be shift, transfer full stack, and then anything else is don't worry about that, and have a shift and middle click, or shift and yeah, shift and middle click would actually make more sense to have instead of half stack, because you could just middle click and drag a half stack, and then you know click the shift click left click to send it back. Do shift middle click as send all of the same type. So I do one shift middle click and all stone gets transferred. That I feel like would be much more useful. Actually, I'm not gonna put the wood in yet. Okay. Make sure I got that empty. That empty. Getting all these boar carcasses out. Okay, so I got what I need for 2 more. Yep. And you know what, we'll just call it right now foods, and then that gets me like, yeah, potion, food stuff. You know what, I'm just taking all that there, the seeds too. I'm about to get that stuff out. Nope, not wood. Okay, that one's done, and then we're gonna take all those. Destroy. We're gonna place 2 more. Like that. And this gonna be just my miscellaneous stuff. Starting with gold at the top. You know, boar, stuff like that. There we go. Now, what I was doing all of that for this. And I messed up with the pitch. Okay. It's kind of interesting we now get an option for pitch in case you want to make it a sharper, you know, angle, or less sharp angle. Build like a big, long, elaborate one. I'm rethinking now my idea of a big stone base over there. I'm really rethinking that now. got that. What is that? There's another decorative thing. Oh yeah, I got farming. Small sprinkler, because you gotta, you know, sprinkle your plants. Torch stand and standing torch. And campfire. No, let's go with that. Let's just try that one first. Okay, so it's fancier looking versus this. So plain wood is taller, but that is definitely fancier looking. I still would like to have a, you know, wall torch that actually goes on the wall. Let me try. You know what? I'm gonna swap these. Wall torch, wall torch. So let's just see. Does this one place on the wall? Make sure I can place it where I can get it. No, even that does not replace on the wall. Let me, you know what? Okay. Left shift. Let's try. Maybe do it this way. Ah, there we go. Okay. So why is it? Why not just have it automatically like adjust the angle when you try to place it on the wall? Why not just make that a thing? Where it's just like, oh yeah, you're doing this here. Well, we're gonna automatically adjust the angle for you. Apparently that is too low or something. Oh, no, it's got to be actually on that. Can't be in the middle. Oh, fine. And all right, you know what? Where I can. Nope. Okay. Very finicky. Like that's, yeah, just a little too high on that one ridge there. That's, yeah, there's some weirdness going on with these. So I am 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 down. I'll go same spot. Just every other one. I have nicely lit up interior. And I'll worry about getting some more of these torches set up. Actually, which one is it
How can I help?
I need to build the regular standing torch, which needs iron ore in order to build it, and this one just needs coal. Let me look at this again. Standing torch, iron, and you can see the iron wraps on it. I get that. But this is wood and coal. I'm pretty sure that is not coal stone, and that's not wood. So I get it. It seems like I'm making the torch rather than the actual stand. Where's the stone that should be part of this recipe? That's being left out. It should have stone in the recipe as well to make sense. You got a little bit of visual, you know, visibility, some stuff showing. Yeah, I'm just gonna go singles because apparently that's the only ones being counted for quest type stuff. So you'll go ahead and do this, yeah. And now let's make use of a railing. Well, let me do this railing first. It's like that. Actually, nope. Corner railing. Make make sure it lines up right. My build tool's actually kind of in the way when I'm looking at it for that angle. And then it does not line up. It's offset. Okay. Oh, you. There's definitely like a delay on some click timings, and that is not lined up. Okay, so I've got to literally go like, all right, so grid and snap points. All right, let's go. Grid and snap points. That's snap points, so it's snapping, but it's not lined up on the snap points. And the snap points only, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I had to free place that to make it actually line up. So that needs to be adjusted. Because it's not lining up on that side, but this one's not lining up against it. They're like slightly off from each other. That should be adjusted. Okay. Getting a bit of a nice view here, yeah. Trying to think. I kind of feel like I want to. That's a big mountain. I'm glad I don't have to apparently try to climb over it for any reason. Maybe I'm supposed to just. Maybe I'm supposed to go over it. There's a big tree over there. So maybe I might go check that out. In the morning. When it's daytime again. Alright, this is getting moved. I still feel like that is just way too big of a construction. Especially being the first thing you gotta build. It's like, that's just massive. Alright, we're gonna take that out. My ingots put up. And there we go. I'm going to take this. And I already know I need to build 4 of them at some point for one of those quests. Yeah, signs are problematic right now. Considering they just did a big update for farming and such, I'm hopeful that the signs will get fixed, because that is definitely a bit problematic right now. We're just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna split these up. Kind of, you know, we'll go ahead and do iron there, and then we'll split this one to copper. It'd also be kind of interesting to see visually, like, have a basic model, but if I choose iron, the ingots change color to match. I choose copper, they change color. Like this one, if I set it to gold, it would look like gold ingots. So it can help visually label each one, so that you can know what each one is supposed to be, what you got it set for. I mean, coal. Coal. Nah, I just messed it up. Yeah, coal is not in ingot form. It's just that. So that's like, you know, a mold. That's the ingots coming out of the mold. Yeah, it'd be kind of neat to have the ingot change color so you could look at it and be like, oh, that's my copper one there, because it's the copper color to it. Yeah, I'm gonna put some of those out here. Actually, I'm also gonna do. It's gonna take some getting used to for.
Yep.
The fact I gotta shift the pitch on the wall torch for it to work. It just feels like an oversight that it doesn't just go ahead and work. right there. Yeah, that'll work. That I'll keep that one there just because it's a good spot. Oh, actually, let's do that right there. Yeah. Snap it. Well, yeah, there's no reason for it to be lagging up that much this early in the game. Like, there's no reason that autosave should lag it up that badly. Okay, you know, I'm going to turn the overlap off because I would like the fact that it kind of sits there. And I'm very appreciative that we have that option to actually turn off things like overlap in the game. You know, our games generally don't do that. So that's a nice, helpful touch there. Okay, I got some forges. I've got that. You know what? We're gonna do a campy fire over here. Maybe not. Yeah. No. Go with one of these. I do have to build the other ones that use iron. I'm just gonna do those as like, I'm just gonna build, deconstruct. Let's see, iron ingot. How many do I have to build?
How may I help?
10. Okay.
We must keep going.
Oh, iron ore. Because that makes sense. The iron ore, not ingots. You know, you just want the raw ore. It's not smelted yet. You're just going to crumble it up into the iron bracket for it. Yeah, the recipe seems off for that. Like that just... It looks like very unrefined, like not like rough made, not like really nicely made, like that one. So it still feels like it should be an iron ingot, but it should be like a very... Actually, it feels like that one visually looks like it should be stone used for that, not the iron ore, but that should be stone, like, you know, carved stone to put on the sticks to hold the different posts together to make the torch. That's what that feels like. It should be. Visually, it just looks right. And I still don't like the torches that don't work proper. Yeah, they just don't work proper. But I've got some good light in here now. I feel better on this. We're gonna do one over here too. And one over here. And then take that out. Yeah, okay. Let's see what I gotta also make. 3 closets and 5 bookshelves. That's it.
Deep in hold.
So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3. Get my reward. Now we finally get to the goodies. Stone stuff. Okay. It's a big tree. And now see. Oh, but I see a volcano. That's interesting too. Let's do some exploring. I need wood. Not taken out of context on that. So I'm gonna go explore. Do we have a beacon type of thing, like here's home sort of? Oh, I can make decorative stacks. Yeah, flaunt my wealth, because, yo, iron ingots so wealthy looking. Is there like a beacon somewhere I can use to show my way home? Guess not. Alright. So, we don't have to worry about water in this. That's one nice aspect. I'm going to leave some stuff here just in case. There we go. So I have my bigger backpack, more storage. Big tree, forest over there. Feels like, you know, if this was an elven game, or I knew we had elves in the game, I'd want to go there. I kind of like the aspect of seeing the fire coming from the mountain peak over there. It's a long way off. Definitely not going to make it all the way there, but we're going to go and try to make it there. Already got that one. Okay. Plus, I just kind of need to have a consistent direction. So I'm looking for these two pillars and that. It's the two towers. I feel like I need climbing gear too. See, tether, beacon, compass. Oh, okay, I can put that. Okay, there we go. So there's my beacon. I'm going back. I'm placing my beacon so I know where it is. I'm sure I could find it, you know, based on the little two towers, but I'm going to take advantage of what I have. I think I need to add another entrance. Okay. Numero 5. Okay, I need iron ore to place it. Even though I have an item, it's like it's an item, but it's not. It's crafting beacons. Okay, that is an odd one. That's definitely different than I know other games where it's like, no, this is, you know, the beacon itself and you place it down. That's definitely a little different. So, home. Yeah, that's that you have a separate crafting thing to make a beacon is odd. If you ask me. Flare, torch, yeah, okay. Alright, you know what, let's just save. Well, you know what, never mind, I'll let it go, do an autosave. It's going to happen in a moment, I know. Okay, is there... So, the beacon. Do I have to, like, power it? Turn it on? I don't see a beacon. Like, I put a beacon, I named it home. Nope, not map. Well, in hides stuff. Recipe manual, okay. Okay, yeah. The king's thing, okay. Where's the beacon? So having a separate crafting item to craft a beacon rather than just building it with the hammer like everything else. And then it's not even showing the beacon. Okay, let me select. Okay, okay, that's weird. All right, if I move, oh, there it is. Okay, so I literally have to hold that to see the beacon. And I have to select which one I want to show. That's odd too. You know, most games it's like, oh, it shows up there. I guess it's a dwarven game, but going for a realistic type of thing, you'd have to have like, yeah, this beacon thing to see the beacons to tell you which way to go. I guess I can get that. You know, I could get behind that, but it still feels... It feels clunky to me that way. You know, compared to so many games, it just feels clunky like that. Oh, I didn't hear your steps. I just heard what sounded like something else chopping behind me. And apparently, I am faster on my feet now. that was easy. I saw a boar over there too. We'll grab some mushrooms. I am going to run out of room very quickly. So I noticed I grabbed what looked like an herb thing, but instead I got barley. Herbs. But I did get a barley thing. Barley seed. Gotta have that barley, you know, for our dwarven alcohol. Ooh. What is this? Nice little, it's copper. Yep. It's good. I need more copper. This will help. So, tower, base is somewhere right in there close to that tower. Easy enough to keep track of. Okay, I'm just gonna stop chopping for a moment and we'll just explore. Plus, there's plenty of fallen logs I can just grab. So that's cool. Works for me. Oh. No! Artificial edge of the map. It's a wall I can't get past. Invisible wall. Hate when they do that. Like, just... You know, Planet Crafter, you get to the edge. Some spots there is like a wall that kind of prevents you from going a certain way, but for the most part, you just get this fog, and then you start taking damage. 7 days to die. You get to the edge, it tells you it's like an irradiated zone, and you start to take injury. Far Cry New Dawn, I remember they did the same thing with that. It was, here's the edge. You start getting injury or getting a warning you're entering this unsafe area. Or I say Far Cry Primal, it just, you have walls. Yeah, it was like the whole thing was in a valley, mountainous area, so everything was just enclosed. You had an actual physical terrain block that kept you from going outside of the area. I hate when you're just like, I'm walking along, it's perfectly fine, I see stuff in the front of me in the distance, and then you're like, why am I unable to move anymore? I hate the invisible walls like that. Always feels like, it feels like a cop-out to me, you know? Like, why can't you just, I mean, granted, you know, random generated maps every time, I can see why that's kind of hard to get that to work with a randomly generated map. where it's got to always generate certain walls or water features for that to be in place. But still, if you're going to do a randomly generated map like this, it feels like it should be where you just keep going for a certain, like, a distance. When I run into that invisible wall, it just makes it feel small to me. Okay, I was about to say, I hear Piggy. And there goes that autosave. I want a lot of wood to carry back because I used up so much. Granted, when I deconstruct that later after I get a stone base built somewhere and moved into, I'll get all that wood back, but that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. I'll find other uses for it. I'll still have some wood furniture scattered around. I'll have production things that use wood. I know what I'll be doing. You know, I'm going to make use of it. So one way or another, I will use that. And I'm trusting we get, if not now in the game, in the future, they're going to add some bigger storage options to the game. You know, you go in and like, oh yeah, start with this little chest. Well, here's this. And I'm not talking about the little hoarding platforms where you can show off your gold and your ingots, but actually, like, oh yeah, let me have like a bigger chest, bigger wall, you know, freestanding storage or something like that for wood. Let's see, another one. I'm grabbing boars because I seem to have thinned out, at least in that little area by my base. No more attacks happening, at least not as readily. I'm not getting cooked boar from my orc and goblin friends. Since I can't go too far back that way, which means I probably can't get to the volcanic mountain I was going to walk towards. Let's go and see how far I can go in this direction before I worry about heading back. Also, getting a little bit short on space now. Haven't got any of these yet on this trip, so why not?
What?
Where is it? Where's that? But there it is, volcano. A mining lamp seems like it's there. Okay, so L turns on the light. All right, that makes sense. I wonder why it suddenly seemed darker. Of course, if I turn it off, it does give your eyes a chance to adjust, and it seems like it actually helps to not have it on in some cases. Oh, I heard a grunt. Piggy grunt. Can't really see it, but I know there's something, some gouged out area of ground over here. There we go.
Yup.
Okay, maybe I'll just hit the invisible wall in that one direction and I'm actually gonna be able to make it to this volcanic mountain. Assuming I'm still actually going in the right direction. Those things, you know, you can't see because the trees are in the way. Oh, yep, there it is. I'll keep going. Oh, no. And there it is. I can't even interact with that bush that's just on the other side. Ah. Disappointment. Disappointment. Yep. So here's my edge of the map. Can't go up to Mount Doom. Alright, well in that case... where is it? Okay, King's Quest board. Where is it? There it is, okay. Home. Interesting. Okay, so I made a beacon for home, which is not showing. There's a spawn point. Okay, that helps. And that actually, okay, that really that doesn't help because I'm not at my spawn point, I guess. But King's Quest board shows up. If I put the beacon thing away, I can't see it. But I can see the spawn point still. That seems a little inconsistent. Like, why the one and not the other? Also, why is it that I cannot see the beacon I made and named specifically so I could find my way home? Like, why is it home does not work? Like, is it like, so the King's board has no distance restriction, but my beacon does? That's not good design, in my opinion. That seems like a flawed implementation there. Like, yeah, put your own beacon down, and it doesn't work past a certain point, but this thing does. Oh. Okay, so let's just make sure. King's board, perfect. No problem. Home, if you look right at the same spot, it's kind of hard to see. But as I'm starting to move closer, it's like flickering, like sparks kind of looking. Like right there ahead of me is starting to show. See, like it's flickering right there, like it wants me to see it. Like I'm coming in range finally. That is bad design, in my opinion. I mean, why is it that the custom beacon, the one I make, does not work as well as just the King's board? I mean, I'm sorry, that just doesn't make sense. It's like, don't bother making your own beacon because it doesn't help. It does not work as well. It seems like you're just not given the incentive to use it. and just stick with the king's board. Because look, there's the king's board. There's home. That doesn't help me. I mean, at the least, like, okay, I'm using the beacon to, hey, here's an iron spot. Here's my iron mine. I'm marking this because I'm coming back here because there's a ton of iron here. I'm building me a little production spot here. Cool. That's kind of what those other beacons would be for. But how's that help if you don't see it? Unless you're in a certain immediate proximity of it. Oh, yep, heard those extra tip taps. The tap dancing goblin. Ooh, and yep, grab some iron too. Yeah, the beacons need to be improved upon. That's just... that really does not encourage me to use them. Like, there's the king's board. If I can only have one king's board, then have it at your base, so you can always find your way home. But still, here's a good iron deposit or iron location. I want to come back here. It doesn't help if you have to already be within range of it to see it. To even have an inkling of which direction to go. That's just... the beacon does not feel at all polished at this point. It's not very well thought out right now. Hey, Jenny. Bad storm coming tonight? Oh, that's not good. Right now, I mean... it feels about like it did with the demo. That's what I'm going to say. I'm not going to say I'm liking it or disliking it. There are good things and then there's bad things. Combat definitely needs a good bit of work. Not saying make it like Dark Souls kind of combat, but it definitely needs some work because it's easy to dodge. At least the goblins are super easy to dodge. Just walk backwards, a little bit of running, and you're fine. Orcs, yo, it's kind of hit or miss. In some cases, like, they should hit me, and they don't. I'm, like, definitely far enough away, or, close enough they should hit me, they don't. I just kind of somehow dodge it. Other cases, they just hit me too readily. There we go. And I'm going to run back before that carcass rolls away. Yeah, combat needs work. It is better. I do notice that the blood splatters are nowhere near what they were during the demo, where it would basically cover up your screen when you were fighting. But it's still a case of, yeah, could be better. There's other things like small tweaks that definitely need to be done. Like, again, the beacons need to be improved upon. They're just not very good at the moment. That's just not good. There's other things that just... it's a lot of stuff that is just needs significant polish kind of thing. Apparently, I got a lot of seeds from that trip. I'm not sure about the Esor plant. I'm going to keep the carcasses while I do my cooking. Okay, shards. Things like the signs, putting them there instead of being able to just have them adjust to what they're going on, and then the targeting around them is kind of a problem. Let's say I know I had iron ore. I harvested iron. Did I already put the iron in? Because there was copper ore. So I harvested iron. Did I just somehow, like, just it disappear behind me or something? Is that... I don't remember seeing it go anywhere, and I don't remember putting it up. Maybe I did. Maybe that was part of the iron ore that's sitting right there. Now, well, no, it can't be, because I had some iron ore went up, so I just harvested iron ore and got nothing. It's just, oh, your inventory's full, so we're gonna dump it on the ground. You went to Pal World again for a bit. I haven't seen any reason to get back into that right now. Storages, they just stacked for me automatically. I know I don't have that, but basically, your build mode, I had grid and snap points active, and it just kind of went ahead and snapped on top of each other. Of course, it's not going to do it right now, but I'll go ahead and show you. I don't actually need any more storage, but like that, and then boom, see it snapping on top. I'm sure if I was standing at the right height, yeah, it can snap up there. You just have to be vertically high enough for it to see it. So they'll snap on top of each other fine. Just be careful with the sign, because see right there, you know, I look at that, bam. Like, I'm still looking at the chest, but it's editing the sign. So, maybe it is new. I didn't see that in the notes for the last update. But yeah, I didn't pay too much attention to the last notes, or the last update notes.
How can I help you?
Let's see. Fortress. See, no, I'm not worried about that. Where's the? What else I got to do with you? Oh, I got to build the bed and a blacksmith. I got the forge again. Okay, let me grab my ingots. Stop that. All right, here we go.
How may I help you?
Complete. Oh, I already completed it. Okay, yeah. I need to do that, and portable ore drill. Well, there we go. This is why I did not get rid of certain things. Some of these deposits over here. About to move the... You know what? I'm going to move that to my toolbar, because I'm not using flares right now. I haven't put them to use at all. So, just put that there. So, I've got a coal deposit and an iron deposit. I need to get a portable ore drill. So, let's see. And I got... Yeah, I got enough. So coal, iron, and ruby. It's apparently coal. Yeah, is an ore, but I mean it's a different usage. So I'm gonna keep them separate. Not those. Steamy factories. We gotta get steamy. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Got that one. Ah, again. Can I go back? That's there. I still want it to track stuff in my chest. Please, if it's in a chest, track it as in my inventory. At least for these. How can I help you? At least for the missions. So I don't have to go grab stuff that I've already made. Iron tools. Iron tools for the Empire. Okay. I gotta go and get iron tools. I want to make my own empire. Forget that. It's my empire now. I did see, yeah, your the outfit. And actually, speaking of, since I know you got in late, here, kid, can I show off his little got his fancy jammies. He's not gonna want me to move him so you can see him fully, but yeah, he's got his little red silk jammies on. Already, like, cause the way it's only got 3 buttons on him, so when he's like sitting up a certain way, it makes it look like he's busting out of it. There we go. can go back to napping. Yeah, he's very comfortable. Let me tell you that. Very warm and comfy there. All right. Again, let me go back. I need to figure out my unlocks on this. So let's see. You got an automated. I do want the decorations. I don't need that now. Let's see. Factory, manufacturing. I did that. There we go. Okay, I need. How much is it? Like, was it iron ingots? And 2,500. Okay, I'm starting to see a little bit of the like shift and middle click to get half because it was convenient there. I still would like a shift something to transfer all of a single type over though.
Welcome.
Okay, so now I can do that stuff. I like how I've unlocked iron smelting even though I already had iron smelting. You know, I could already do that. So now put the. I don't know what I need. I don't know why that got shifted around. Oh, I put the boar. Okay, boar. Did I use up all the boar meat? I guess I did use all my boar meat. Because it. Oh no, that's right. I did not use all the boar meat. I moved it. So now, apparently, because it's there, it does. If I take something, it goes into inventory instead of what's in the toolbar. It should go into the toolbar. It should always be a case of if it's in your toolbar, it should go in the toolbar, but it didn't. All right, let's look at portable miner thingy. Also blacksmith. I need to do a blacksmith. Basic materials. Yeah, I might have to do a blacksmith first for that. So let's check my tools. Level 2. Upgrade research station first. Okay, so that's not helping me.
Welcome. We will meet again.
Okay.
How can I help you?
So where do I build the portable
Farewell, my
miner?
friend.
That does seem more like it would be a craftable item that I carry with me. Oh, there it is. Okay, portable ore drill. 10 copper ingots, 10 iron ingots, and 5 iron. That's what it looks like. It is like there is ore. Yeah. There it says ore. But when I go to here, see where it's like down at the bottom, it looks like, oh, iron cog? Is that supposed to be iron cog? That's weird looking. Okay, so I need, I guess I need the blacksmith first then. All right, fine. Iron ingots and wood. All right, yep. Get some wood. So I gotta go find some iron and blacksmith. All right, let's build a blacksmith. You know what? Let's just rotate him to see kind of how he looks. That looks. Yep. Okay. We're just gonna go with that because that's where it reset to.
How may I help?
I want some cogs, man. Okay. Okay, so I gotta pay you to do this. Seems like a ripoff.
We must keep going.
Seems unfair that I mean I brought you here. You're supposed to work for me,
Welcome.
right? Okay, what is going on here? Because I click it, and it flickers on and then goes away. So I've got iron input. I got that. Auto craft, yeah. Okay. So I click it. It goes away. What?
Farewell, my friend.
Okay, I am interacting with it.
How can I help you?
Okay, I don't see the... Alright, so there goes that. I guess that... Really? So why is it causing it to flash on and off, then? That's, shift and right click will transfer all those. Shift and right click is single item. Move a single item at a time. Like, that, to me, reads as a single piece of wood. Yeah. See? Like that. I feel like shift and middle click should be transfer all on that. Okay, so I got cogs. How many cogs did I need for that? I already forgot, because that was not as streamlined as it should be. That feels like very off. I'll put some more in here.
How may I help you?
Yeah, shift left click is a full stack, but not all stacks. It should be, what I mean is transfer all of an entire item. Like, oh, I've got half of this full of wood. I want to transfer all the wood. Shift left click will transfer each stack, but there should be a shift click and transfer all of that item type. Because, I mean, how many times you gotta, you know, want to transfer all the wood at one go because you're using everything in that same spot? Like, that's where the wood goes. So you got your storage organized. You want to put the wood in that spot. It makes sense. Hey. Oh, I transferred all the ingots over. I did not mean to do that. And targeting. I have to be fixed on that. That's not good targeting. Where I keep clicking the stupid sign. Oh, I don't have any copper ingots yet. So we'll just do that. So there's copper ore. And give me some coal. Get that loaded up. Yes, copper in. One thing I said earlier, I think before you got on, Jenny, was I would like to see the model for these update to where, like, obviously that's an ingot. That's not coal. That's an ingot. Because coal is just, you know, rocks. When you switch it, like, have that be generic, and then you change it to, oh, this is smelting iron. It shows it as an iron ingot there. This shows a copper. It shows gold. That way you could just look at it and be like, oh, that's the copper one right there. I feel like that is should be an obvious thing. Like, it should update to whatever is the thing. And okay, I saw that it's going to use coal as fuel. So again, still too many clicks to get out of that when you accidentally click on something. So we're gonna let this go for a minute. I gotta get me some I gotta get 10 copper ingots so I can make a portable miner. I'm gonna sit out there, and while I need coal to run them, I do have coal right now, so I'll set it out there on the little iron spot over there. If it will mine from that deposit continuously and not because I've already drained it, that's what I'm hoping. I'm gonna go and set up, get it going, then do a second one for the coal out there, so I'll at least have iron and coal automated or semi-automated. The new farming stuff, let's see. Well, you gotta unlock it. I know that. I had to go do like a thing to unlock part of it. Where is it? Where's farming and cooking? There we go. So it's under cooking. Farming. There we go. Farming plot, wood for growing berries and mushrooms. That's all it says. And then a small sprinkler to give liquid to nearby farm plots. Iron and soft stone for that. Not much. We'll do that once I get this stuff going. I want to actually get like the portable miner going, And let me turn my light back on. Alright, so I'm gonna set it on this. Kinda wish it would actually go on top a little bit better, but oh well. Alright, here we go. Toggle on. Okay. Okay, so it's not mining. That's not helpful. Okay, so let's go and do it. You know what? Fine, we'll just put it. Well. Okay, build. Okay, there it goes. So it is targeting those. All right. So why? Okay, I see 0 out of 200. Now it says 200 for that. That's depleted. Or it says depleted. What's the point of this if I still have to go find active ones? It's like, isn't the point to get more out of it? I mean, that's what I would expect in other games. Is like, oh yeah, you depleted this as far as mining it with the pickaxe, but you can still go and get more out of it by mining it with the automated one. That's okay. That's frustrating. That's not what I would think. That's not how I would have approached it based on other games I've played. So I gotta go find me an iron spot. And not one that's like, you know, it's iron underground. You just go and harvest like a chunk. I need an actual deposit. Okay. Maybe there is a deposit. You know, maybe I can... That's ore. Okay. I'm just going to try it. I'm sure it's going to sit there and be like, nope. It says that is not an option. Just random ore chunks I can, you know, break. Okay, so I still need... Well, it's a big, you know, set of chunks there, apparently, but I need an actual deposit to test this with. I definitely don't want to fall. It's going to be a pain to get back out. Now we're in like, I mean, it looks more like a desert. I guess it's wasteland. It's got sandy ground and still got logs just scattered everywhere. But it's the sky changing. Makes me think this is like technically wasteland. Okay. Oh, I hear it. You know, I'll farm some goblins, that's fine. Yeah, fight each other. Oh, I'm getting daylight again finally over here. Okay, I need... that's it there. Okay. regular rock, I expect. Yeah, here we go. This is where combat would definitely be more of a problem. Like, you're here, they come running in because they just detect you from such a great distance, and you have no place to run. Oh, yep, like I say, yep, there you go. And get shift, and the number helps with putting stuff in the hotbar, but that should only be active, an active key bind when you're in the inventory. When you're not in inventory, shift and 1 should not be like, oh, you're trying to assign an item to shift to hotbar 1, but you don't actually have an item selected because you're not in inventory. It should be shift and 1, and it still switches to your item in your number 1 spot, because that's what you're trying to do in order to run and fight. Having to let go of shift so you can switch items when you're in combat, that does not help. So that's definitely something that needs to be fixed. 8. I'm gonna skip the herbs for right now. See if I can entice some combat. You know, that I don't have to drop down for. Ooh. Now that is a big chunk of rock of some kind. How can I... Oh. Where are they? Where are they? There you go. Heard your little footsteps. Oh, how can I simplify getting down there without having to build like a weird long thing? Hang on, I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna go this way and make sure I'm lining up right. Oh yeah, grab some iron while I'm at it. Works for me. Some coal too. Yep. Gonna try and mine my way into that. This is what a dwarf is supposed to do. Mine their way down. I hope I'm not mining too far down. Oh, I started going way too much of an angle. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of a problem. Add dirt. Let's try to dirt myself back up a bit. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. Not where I was aiming. You dummy. Oh, great. All right, what's the unstuck? As I am stuck. It put it somewhere it was not supposed to put it. Is there not an unstuck? Because I am like basically floating now. Oh, that is not good. I do not want to respawn. I should not, like, you know what? Let me look and see, because I feel like the game settings, it was set to, like, drop on respawn, and I should not have that happen. This is, where is an unstuck thing? I should not have to respawn to get unstuck. That's, yeah, this is not looking good. All because it placed the dirt in the wrong spot. Try and jump, and instead it went above me. I can't get out. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna save. Okay. And respawn player. It kills me. Yeah, that's why I was afraid of. That's why I did that. Because, no, respawn if you're stuck, you should have an unstuck. I get it, respawn, you know, you're stuck somewhere, you got a problem, whatever. Great, but respawn drops my stuff? No. Makes me have to come back to get it because the game bugged out? No. Unstuck is a absolute requirement in early access. Any game that does not have an unstuck command in early access means the devs are so confident in their ability that you will never get stuck. But when you can get stuck, unstuck should be a thing. And apparently I'm just gonna have to kill myself to get anywhere because they apparently did not throw an unstuck command in here. Or at least does not say unstuck. Anyway, let me, try some things. I'll start pushing buttons. Somewhere is gonna do something. Yeah? No? I'm not happy if I have to come back here to do this. I can't even select the pickaxe. That's the thing. Is I'm stuck on the sword because it will not let me select anything. Oh, and it kills me anyway.
Yep.
What the? Oh, and I guess because I never made a bed, I get sent right back here. That is, yeah, bad design.
Yep.
There is some bad design stuff. Oh, wait. It showed my backpack drop, but I didn't drop everything. Okay. Well, that's at least somewhat better, but still, that is, yeah, don't make me kill myself, have to respawn because the game, you haven't got the bugs out of the terrain stuff yet. That's not good design. Give an unstuck command until you are sure, 100% sure you're not going to have problems. Okay, here's an iron deposit. I'm assuming that's going to be a big coal deposit or copper deposit. I think that's the one I was going for anyway. Yeah, see, combat's just too easy with these. Okay. 50,000. Okay, I can see how with this the portable miner is much more usable because it's got a lot to work through. But now okay, there's that one there. All right. I may end up just letting that run for a minute. And we'll do some fighting. And then come back. Again, combat definitely needs a big update. I mean, it's better than it was in the demo. Demo had some problems, like with the combat. You just get wrecked.
Yep.
Oh, I can't go in that. I can't do anything with that. Let me see if I can break it. I can. I got supplies to do it. Soft stone. Of course, some wood. That's not worth it. That is way too many hits to get way too little. I do like you got stuck. Okay, I'm assuming the stack output is going to be the same 100. But I'm going to give it a moment to see. Right, can't do too many more of those, since carcasses don't stack. I make sure I leave room for all the carcasses. Oh, I mean, it's a different spot, I'm sure, but I remember a blue streak at one point when I was trying to get out. Yeah, I just want to see if it stops automatically at 100 or if it just keeps going. So I'm going to let this stack to 100 and then we're going to head back. Now, obviously, it shows me that they didn't go for like unlimited access. Like you go find this little spot and now you've got, you know, unlimited iron from it. But it is a lot of iron at least. But it seems like that means there's no permanent, like, oh, you're just going to set up here and let it go indefinitely. You're going to have spots where maybe you go and build a little outpost to mine everything and run it to your, I guess part of the automation, run it to smelters. It is definitely a difference between this and like Satisfactory, where you go like, oh, this is a deposit in Satisfactory, and you go build there and it just goes. You just start going and boom, you got a ton of supplies, ton of goodies, you know, because it's just endlessly going. This has that automation, I know, but it feels like it's not as geared on just doing automation. Like, it's not infinite resources from that spot. And you're like, Satisfactory is like the quality of the node is how much you're getting from within that node. So impure, normal, and pure. And then the quality of the miner that you put on it is how much you get per minute from it. So it's rather than a limited amount in Satisfactory, you've got the volume is the value basically being focused on for your production. Because Satisfactory, you gotta produce a lot of stuff and of certain things. There's a lot of resources going, and this is value. It's how much, you know, you're gonna get out of it. Total. So it's a different automation focus. I know there's like the automated smelting and everything like that, and obviously that one node there was 50,000 ore. That's a lot. I'm having problems still navigating certain things. I'm on. I would like more control over how it destroys some of the terrain with the pickaxe, in terms of being able to actually like make a smoother transition and run up. Thinking about it now, let me look. Let's look and see. So flat, and switch and, you know, add and remove dirt. Okay, what was it? Yeah, it was the torches where it had you could adjust the angling of the torch. It had that on the screen. It was like yaw and roll, so you could adjust which way it did the torch. It doesn't give me that option with the dirt, with the stone shovel. Maybe that's like on a fancier shovel I can do fancier options, because that would make sense to me, with it being like here's a flat spot, be able to adjust the yaw, the roll of it, and be like, okay, I want to do this, so I'm going to use that to smooth out the tunnel path into a nice smooth incline. Or you're just supposed to go build like stairs. Here's this, build big set of stairs going down, because you're a dwarf, and that means you just got to build stairs out of everything. I feel like the dwarf part would say, not you're building the stairs, but maybe it's like, oh yeah, here's stone, we're just gonna chisel it in place where it is to being the stairs. You know, you're just, I look at this piece of rock and I chisel it into a set of stairs, rather than crafting the stairs, you know? It's like, I've just thinking like from books and movies, that's the difference I would expect it to be. Not, we're taking it and then we're just gonna build some stone. I still gonna have to go find me a good spot closer to here. For getting iron. Where did I miss the ingots? Went too far. And I guess, yeah, cogs can go in there for now. Skull soup. Because you gotta have your skull soup. I'll put the cooked boar. Also, again, the fact that it does not... If you got something in the toolbar that is a stackable item, like the cooked boar meat, instead of it going into my inventory, it should go into the toolbar until the stack is full, and then there's no room for anything else. Then I can see it going into the inventory after that. But it should be different on that, and that's not the way it should be working, I would say. So, yeah. That should have freed up one spot in my inventory. Just from that, because it should have been stacking correctly. And that's not happening right now. Alright, bed. I'm going to put me a bed. I guess I'll just sit down here for now, so I'll make sure to spawn back here. You know what? I can sleep under the stairs. Looks like Harry Potter. And, oh yeah, might help if I actually have the ingredients, right? I did look already to see if there was like anybody creating mods for this, and I did not see anything on Nexus mods for it. Actually, I probably don't want that there because that would be in the way of me getting to those. Yeah, it's not perfect. We're gonna change the color too. But it will work for now, so I don't have to do that trek again. Yeah, there we go. Copper ingots, because I needed some. Let's see, what are you do? You are waiting on some more iron ingots. Well, I gotta go get me some more stuff.
We must keep going.
I feel like I'm definitely gonna be crafting a lot more iron ingots. I also need to find me a big spot of coal because those little auto miners, the portable ones, don't run for free. So I'm still gonna have to, you know, find a spot with coal so I can make sure to produce plenty of it. But it does seem like the bigger deposits are going to be in the caves. Or in the trenching. So I'm going to be having to get down in there. For right now, I've got a base. I've got a start. I mean, I was trying to just hurry up and get stuff cleared over here so I could build like a nice stone setup. But that is not going to happen there. I'm going to do it somewhere else. A nicer stone setup some other place. So I have made some progress. I did find that there is a limit to the map edge in that direction, unfortunately. What is this? Oh, okay. I already know what's going to happen, though. It's just going to mine it out, you know, 100 at a time. On the bigger ones, you know, I can see it. If it's like a more efficient one, like if I just mine it with pickaxe, I get 1,000 out of it, or I get whatever the health is. That is one thing. You know what? I know if it's 1,000 health, I have not mined a single one of those and got 1,000 iron or anything. So that's got to be the one of the differences there, or is that you do get a much more efficient thing. Iron ingot, copper ingot, and iron cog. That just does not look like it says cog. It looks like cug. Now, you know, big text right there, I can see the O and the weird, you know, the little interesting G. But with that, the O is so thin at the top, it just looks like cug. Iron cugs. Yep, gotta have my iron cugs.
Yep.
Ah. Oh, oh. I don't want to do too much with this. I don't want to dig out like the support of my base and it collapse on me, but a little iron, you know, doesn't hurt. All right, now I gotta find that spot again. It was over here. There we go. Just so I can easily find it again, or more readily find it. And I just realized I forgot a critical thing. Fuel. Forgot my dang coal. All this other stuff, and forgot the coal. Put some iron ore up. Since I already built all that. No, let's just, yep, take some 100. Oh, and so yeah, my toolbar 42. It stayed 42, and that went into there. Okay, so that is now doing the same thing it did before. That's something with the equipping. That is definitely a bug right there. You're not going to convince me that's a feature. That is so definitely a bug. That is like, oh, this doesn't stack. It doesn't stack together. You swap them, but they don't stack. But then, when you put them both in inventory at the same time, suddenly it stacks. Yeah, that's a bug. That is a 100% definite bug. Copper deposit. Yep. Okay. I'm going to not harvest any of those with the pickaxe anymore. Just stones and the little chunks I find. If I had known that beforehand, yeah, hey, unless you were just really hurting at the beginning and struggling to find some stuff, I would recommend not wasting those little resource deposits, because you'll, you know, wait till you get the auto miner, because you'll get so much more out of it. Like, I now wish I still had those full coal and iron deposits at my little base there, because I'd get so much more from them. Maybe an update will cause that to reset. There's a coal deposit. There we go. That's one I need right there. You know what? Okay, where's that coal deposit? There we go. Yeah. I'm trusting that they just don't go after torches for like random reasons. Like, oh, we don't like that torch. It's ugly. Ah, break it. Kind of makes me want to put like a bigger standing torch there. Something a little bit easier to see. Like that sort of thing. Something cheap. All right. Again, that is like just bad. The fact that that does not, like, the hot bar is separate from anything in inventory. They don't combine. That's just, that's bad. It's bad design right there. That needs to be fixed. Like, seriously fixed. Just like I should be able to... Like, one click to collect it is correct. One click to place it on there, and then one click to tell it to spin. No, that's separate. It should be click to place and cook pig. And it just, you click it once, and it starts cooking. That needs to be adjusted, too. That's not a good setup. Okay, I need cogs again. I remember that. See how many it was. 5. That's what I thought.
How can I help you?
Just want to get enough.
We will meet again.
And put those back for now. Those back. I need iron ore, which I got a bunch. This one I know has coal in it. There we go. We'll let that go. And I've already got an iron one going over there. I'm trying to get enough to make a second one real quick, so I can get the coal spot going, so I can have a second, so I have 2 of them going right in that same direction, one for iron, one for coal. All right, Jenny, I'm gonna wrap up in a moment anyway, because it's getting point. I'm hungry, I want to go eat. But now that I got those, I want to make sure I get this before we call it today. So have a good weekend, Jenny. We will see you next time. Go ahead and eat some food. All right, and one more carcass. Just one more carcass to get cooked on it. All right, here goes that. That should be enough. It is 10 each. Is what it was. Yeah. Pretty sure that's what it was. I did the wrong thing, but to take out 1 or half of it. I'll grab this real quick and grab it on my way there so it can start going. And I got apparently toggle it every time. That's 17 coal to harvest 100 iron ore. So yeah, definitely gotta get more coal going, and I definitely need. I swear I got the iron cogs. I swear I had them in my inventory. Didn't I? I feel like I did. I want to say I did. Just so it makes myself feel better. I didn't blatantly forget them. I did forget them. Or I clicked and put them in there, and then when I went to get them back out, I clicked and it didn't take them back out for some reason. Alright, these will get me something good at least. I know it's this one over here because I see the, you know, a little bit of torchlight on it. Get that going. So I'm going to have coal fueling me mining more coal. Let's see what this one is. Copper already just, you know what, let's just test it. Alright, okay, so it's just literally click it to destroy it. That really just says to me they're not supposed to reset at any point. Granted, I mean, depending on how far you could go into the mountain there, and I can see, even right there, there's a big opening. And it looks like there's just too many openings. Dense needs to cut back a bit on the generation of the tunnels, because that just looks riddled, like it's just been torn apart and there should be nothing there. That's like, it doesn't feel natural for the amount of tunneling there is. That looks intentional, and it makes me think like, yeah, there just be all the ore is gone, because it's like orc, goblin, dwarf, doesn't matter who did it. Somebody's already been in there mining, is what it looks like. So it should be pretty much all of that stuff is gone. It's been ripped out, claimed. I'm out of luck. I'm gonna wait till that gets done. Actually, I got this one because I'm about to have a bunch of iron ore. You know, at least 1,000 iron ore coming in. I got a bunch of ruby ore too. Do I actually have a way to... I don't have a way to use ruby yet. So, I would assume I'm not smelting ruby anyway. Gold ore. Only 20 of it. Let's dump the stone. Dump some wood. Yeah, definitely gonna want to have a lot of storage for things like wood. Okay, nothing left. I'm gonna dump. Actually, you know what? Right click, use. So I get some of it. Okay. So now I am at a much better stopping point. I have 2 portable drill miner things going. One for iron, one for coal, on spots that I fortunately did not do something, you know, go and clear out earlier. That's 2 rounds. It's at 66 out of 100 on that. So I should, ooh, and there's a copper one, for after getting some of these done. I should theoretically then see, and oh wow, look at that. I'm not even consuming coal for this one. Or is it automatically refilling itself? Let's see how much has been used. 103, 104. So it's actually refilling itself as it's doing this. I feel like that is an unintended function. Like, I feel like it should just be, it's supposed to be just going into the output, and you have to come back and refill it automatically instead of it just being taking care of itself. I feel like that's a bug. There seems to be quite a few bugs with simpler things right now in this, but there we go. I got it. I got 100. Didn't consume anything to do that. So yeah, but 66 after 2 runs of 100. So just let's say it says 66 because it's 66 point something. So let's say that's basically a third of the fuel for 2 rounds. So it's basically each round of 100 is 1/6 of the fuel. So I'll get 600 iron out of it before I have to refill the coal, is what I'm thinking it's going to be. Actually, yep, I need to go ahead and dump that in. Dump that out. Now I got coal. Putting over there. Yep. Should have kept that coal. And done this. There we go. So I got 2 going with that. I got 1 here just waiting for some copper ore. This one just needs to be put to use once I have silver or gold in abundance. Now, yeah, I'm feeling good. I've got, it's an ugly base. It's not what I wanted. Things are a little too big, I think, in some cases, to be really, you know, that entryway where you actually start the game and you go in and you got this big grand area and then you go and choose what game to do. It's cool, but it feels unnecessary if all you're doing is choosing a new game. If there was like some lobby aspect where it gives you more stuff to do, and that might be coming, great. But until then, I feel like you should just be able to say new game, continue game right at the start and not have that little lobby stuff. And Jenny's already back. You went and got dinner and said, oh, well, I'll just go eat and watch. But okay, I've got an autosave going. Yeah, that autosave freeze up, I really should not be happening right now. I have very little going. That should not be happening at this point. But I've got plenty of food thanks to fighting and so on. I have got to do some upgrading. I actually got iron cogs and such. Okay. That bonk, B-O-N-K, bonk, go to Orc jail. Bonk, go to Orc jail. That's what that's saying there. Okay, I'm not sure on that one, but all right. I got a upgrade with research or upgrade station level 2, and then iron cogs, which the iron cogs won't be a problem now. Research station, you know, I've got plenty. We'll do more next time, but I've at least got a start to this. I got a little bit of a view. I am not where I spawned in, which is good because that was kind of awkward building area up there. I'm in a good spot. I got plenty. I got resources coming. I'm feeling good. I might do a little bit between now and next week, but probably be doing more of Astromedica. We'll just pick back up on this from right here. But yeah, it's time to wrap up and call it a day. I'm gonna save back to my nice little spot there. There we go. And I guess yeah, again, that return to Citadel, the kind of thing there is nice, but the fact is, how do I just go, like, when I start here and I want to go straight into my game, where do I select to go straight into the game? You know, am I going to have to come in here and every time I want to start playing the game, go through this extra set of steps here to get back into the game? I want to see. Load world. I am. That is, yeah, no, I don't like that. I mean, if it adds value in terms of a multiplayer experience, I get it. But single player, it should be right at the main menu. I should go, like, main menu, I should just be able to go right in. And instead, it takes me to here. That is unnecessary extra stuff. That should just, like, okay, I do like the fact at least once I get in, I can click load and go to that. But still, that is an extra step. Where's the value in it? There's no noticeable value in it right now. I feel like they should leave this part out until they have added that value. And the beginning should just be begin journey. You go right into new game, load game. That's it. Honestly, until there is the extra value with this part, and it's more than just a visual thing and a little extra pathing, leave it out. You really don't need it. But at least I know I can just, I hit begin journey. Once I'm here, I can hit load and go right in. That at least saves me from having to do the walking every time. So now, closing out, Timmy. Got a tiny little bit of nose sticking out right there. Oh. So comfy, so sleepy. I know you don't want to comfortable, but at least show off a little bit. There you go. Look at those jammies. Look at the jammies. Little jammies. Yeah, I got these little jammies. I was like, he really was acting awkward with the sleeves on him. Like on his hoodie, he has no sleeves. I cut them off of the hoodie because he just acted funny walking with them. On his winter coat, it's already got no sleeves. It's more like a vest than a coat, because it's just got, like, you know, completely straight cut right here around his shoulder. These, unfortunately, do have the sleeves, and right now it looks like he's gonna have problems, but once he actually stands up, he's okay, which I am glad. I really did not want to have to cut the sleeves off for him to be comfortable with them. I'm still kind of upset that I ordered this on December 12th, and it did not come in until January 3rd. It came in yesterday. That's when I went and got them. So, almost a month for them to show up. And it's already starting to fray a little bit on one side. Like, literally wore them last night, and it's already starting to, like, strings coming out. So, I'm going to give them a couple more days, but I might be doing a refund on these, because they are not very good quality, it turned out. Your elbow in. Huh. There you go. Show off them guns, Timmy. He's just like, whatever, dude. Just scratch my belly. Look at that belly. Can't see the belly because it's covered up by your jammies. Alright. You ready to go have food? Dinner? He's like, whatever. Just pet me. Alright, we're going to wrap it up today. Go enjoy the rest of your day, rest of your weekend. Have a good week. We'll do this again next week. And, yeah, let's see. They did do an update pretty quickly after going into full release. They've had small updates, but then we had a big update. So, you know, it's one that they are actively working on it. I'm kind of disappointed to see some of the little quirks in there still at this point with they're working on updates, but obviously they're focusing on putting out the content side, not so much the bug fit side at this moment. But hey, there's definitely more in it right now than the demo when I played it, however long ago that was. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes. Not sure if I'm gonna be all happy on the automation part right now, just from having to spread things out so much. I don't see the super connected kind of option like you get in Satisfactory, where you go build like a big long train system between bases and such, help transport your goods, but we'll see that later. I know there's automation stuff like that in here, but you know, we'll have to see where it goes from this. But I'm looking forward to this. It's a good, refreshing change. I've done my fair share of Planet Crafter, as you very well know. Let's see actually how much. 327 hours in Planet Crafter. That's really low, actually. I figure it'd be more than that at this point. Yeah, I figured that would be lower or more than that. I say that's almost as much time in Planet Crafter. Granted, I have done all the live streams. Almost as much time in Planet Crafter as I have in Subnautica Below Zero. This is actually not too far behind Below Zero. So, yeah, surprisingly. But yes, good break from Planet Crafter for now. At least while we're waiting on updates and polish on the Humble side of things. But that's it. As I said, go enjoy your day, rest your weekend. We'll do this next time. Be safe, be healthy. We'll see you then.